light shine. All eyes on the line. Every move, every play, we define. Hardy live, feeling prime. From the bench to the field, we climb. Champion rise, this our time. No fear, no limits, we prime. Bring the heat, watch it shine. This leg is wrong, we on grind. It's game time, light shine. All eyes on the line. Every move, every play, we define. Hobby life, feel the prime. From the bench to the field, we climb.
Our coverage tonight brings us to beautiful Case Arena in John Milholland Court in Frankfort, Indiana, as the North Putnam Cougars face the Frankfort Hot Dogs. You see their records on the screen. Tonight's game is presented by Abstract Technology Group, doing IT differently, making it simple. Dane Getting a Funeral Home, putting family first. FiberHawk, fast, affordable FiberHawk. Healthy Communities of Clinton County, making the healthy choice the easy choice. The Frankfort Eagles, Post 976, people helping people. And the Willow Creek Barn, providing a picturesque setting for the barn wedding of your dreams. We welcome you into our Dane Getting a Funeral Home pregame show, joined by Joe Rook. I'm Sean Walker, and we're excited to have this varsity doubleheader for you here this evening. The girls set to tip off in approximately 3 minutes from now, Joe. And we got one right here where first time that these two teams are going to see each other, part of this new conference.
Yeah, I know it. It's exciting. You know, got North Putnam here this evening, first time in the conference here. So looking forward to that doubleheader. New team, new faces for us to look at. So definitely looking forward, and welcome everyone for 2026, so we're ready to get going.
Let's take a look at our first look tonight, brought to us by the Willow Creek Barn, where nature's beauty meets rustic elegance. You see their head coach, Kelly Windmiller, in her second year overall at the helm for the Cougars. They've lost 3 straight coming in, looking to bounce back here, and they are led by senior Melanie Davies. Watch for her tonight. Averages almost 12 points per contest. On the other side, it's Bethany Meacham in her first year at the helm here at Frankfort High School. They're coming off a victory just 2 games ago. They defeated Taylor 21-19, and that is a huge confidence booster for this very young hot dog squad.
Any win's going to be good for them, Sean. It's great to see Frankfort get a win over at Delphi in that Kitchen Classic, coming in at 1-14, hoping to build on that tonight.
Let's take a look at our player to watch tonight for the Frankfort Hot Dogs, and it's the freshman. We told you they're young. It's Sophie Michael tonight, the forward. Does a great job on the boards, and that's going to be key this evening here for Frankfort, is can they limit them to one-shot opportunities? And to talk more about rebounding, let's get into your keys to victory.
Yeah, absolutely. And Sophie Michael there, you saw 6.1 rebounds a game. She leads the Lady Hot Dog in rebounding. Our keys tonight, we'll go into the rebounding. We'll kind of go backwards here a little bit. 3Ds, turnover, then rebounding. The rebounding, I put that as one of our keys tonight because North Putnam girls, they shoot from the floor field goals 59%. So limiting their opportunities is going to be key for Frankfort. They have got to rebound that basketball tonight. And let's go back to the 3Ds. I put the 3 seniors as Davies, Daigle, and Day as the 3 keys for Frankfort. They have got to keep their eyes on them. They lead North Montgomery in scoring. Davies, as Sean mentioned, 11.9. Daigle, 8.3. Day, 7.2. But one more thing real quickly on their shooting. I mentioned 59% as a team. From the floor, Davies, 78%. Daigle, 74%. Day, 66% from the floor. That is some fine shooting. And turnovers, with Frankfort averaging 31 turnovers a game, that is a key. Anything they can do to keep that down will keep them in this game tonight, Sean.
We'll take a quick break. When we come back, we'll get your starting lineups and your tip-off here. You're watching high school girls basketball on the ISC Sports Network.
Healthy Communities of Clinton County is committed to reduce the risk factors contributing to chronic disease, including health disparities by decreasing stigma and encouraging positive changes. HCCC is here for the community with systems of care navigators, insurance assistance, prenatal classes, mental health programs, substance use prevention, and more. To help make the healthy choice the easy choice, contact us at 659-6063 or through our website, healthyclintoncounty.org.
In this town, game day starts long before kickoff. It's the work behind the scenes that makes champions. At Tier 1 Meat Company, we prep with the same focus, discipline, and pride as the hometown heroes we feed. From our block to your block, fuel every victory. Tier 1 Meat Company. Mission, feed the fans. Standard, champion quality. Scan the QR code for a game day upgrade.
The Willow Creek Barn has been voted the best of weddings on the Knot for 4 years running. The Willow Creek Barn has earned its reputation for a reason. With breathtaking grounds, a stunning barn, and a staff that goes above and beyond, making sure that every detail is perfect, your wedding day will be seamless, joyful, and unforgettable. From the first look to the last dance, your happily ever after starts here. To book your dream wedding, visit thewillowcreekbarn.com.
At Wampler's Disposal and Recycling, we take pride in offering waste management for commercial and residential clients. As an industry leader, Wampler's Disposal and Recycling brings the most professional and responsive collection service in the business. Since 1948, our family-owned and operated company has provided excellent service at competitive rates. We offer container rentals as well. Our longevity in the industry is a testament to our excellent service. We serve all of Clinton, Tippecanoe, Boone, Howard, and Carroll counties. For all your waste removal needs, call Wampler Services Incorporated today. You can reach us at 765-659-3721. Visit us online at wamplerservicesinc.com.
Welcome back inside Case Arena. A wonderful rendition of the Star Spangled Banner performed there by the Frankfort Band. That is one perk here at Frankfort High School. When we come to Case Arena, not only do you get the beautiful gym, Joe, you get an amazing band.
I think the band has improved steadily over the years, Sean. I think they do a great job.
They absolutely rock.
Yeah, they're doing fine.
You see your starters on the screen there for head coach Kelly Windmiller, Melanie Davies, Jenna Day, Cassidy Hackelman, Haley Daigle, and Jasmine Duval. Actually, 4 Ds in the starting lineup, but as Joe pointed out, watch out for 3 of them. 3 big-time scorers here for this North Putnam Cougar squad. Our starting lineups brought to us by Ardente Dental, where healthy smiles start here. For the home team, the Frankfort Hot Dogs, their starting lineups tonight, it'll be the freshmen. Well, 3 of them, actually. Jalen Stewart, Jocelyn Kyrell, and Sophie Michael, and then a pair of sophomores in the post. Ava Jarman, Serenity Reagan will be the starting lineups tonight for head coach Bethany Meacham, 1-14 in her first year. This is a team that's just trying to figure things out, Joe, but we're hitting that point of the season where your freshmen now will start to play like sophomores and so on and so forth.
Right. Yeah, absolutely. And we've noticed the last few games, Frankfort girls continually improving, and obviously they'll need to do that tonight. And, just to mention, I think in our pregame you had under the Frankfort girls very young, which they are, starting 3 freshmen tonight and a couple sophomores, where you've got North Putnam starting 5 seniors. So you got the young versus the old, so we'll see how that plays out. A lot of times that's tough to do with the freshmen versus the seniors, but we'll see how it goes tonight, Sean.
A little bit of biblical sense here. David versus Goliath. Our officials for tonight's broadcast brought to us by Wampler's Disposal Service and Recycling. It's Kevin Connolly, Kevin Kirsch, and Ryan Lynn. We'll be set to jump it up. It's Sophie Michael, our player to watch for Frankfort, in the middle for Frankfort. And you have to bear with me. The one thing I forgot to do today was grab my glasses, Joe. This is going to be fun for me.
Okay. Well, I'll do my best to help out on the numbers or anything.
Just celebrated another trip around the sun the other day, and my eyes are failing me pretty good.
That's what happens. We get older, Sean. That goes.
That was Cassidy Hackelman, the senior, that jumped it up there against Michael in North Putnam. We'll start out with the basketball first. Frankfort comes out in a 2-3 zone. They're going to dare North Putnam to shoot the basketball and try to lock down that post. They look inside, and the first trip down the floor for the Cougars is a turnover.
North Putnam wasting no time picking up full court here. They know about Frankfort's turnovers struggle, so wasting a little time.
Michael with the basketball, trying to break that press as she got loose for a moment. Ball stay on this end.
Sophie's got to keep her head up and pay attention. You got to know that people will be coming behind you when they're pressing like that.
We've seen Frankfort get better at breaking the press. Obviously, still susceptible to turnovers, but the more people press you and the more experience you get, the better you're going to get at breaking it.
That's true.
Michael goes baseline. That's cut off. The last time I was personally here, Joe, it was Serenity Reagan that had a great game, the sophomore for Frankfort.
Continually improving, she does.
Shot off the mark there, taken a little too strong by Daigle. And you mentioned the rebounding, limit them to one-shot opportunities. The other thing that does, Joe, it doesn't allow North Putnam to set up that press.
That's a good point. That is true. So anything Frankfort can do to stay out of being pressed is a good thing for them to have a good evening.
Frankfort running a little bit of a weave motion offense here. That ball scoots away and now knocked away. And here's Hackelman. Too strong off the glass. Frankfort trying to rebound, thrown off the feet of Michael. It'll stay on this end.
Before it gets too far in the game, I'd like to mention Jocelyn Kyrell won the Kitchen Classic Sportsmanship Award in Delphi for Frankfort. So that's a nice little feather in the hat. Wanted to make sure I said something about that.
We always love to talk about the accomplishments on and off the floor, and obviously playing in a basketball tournament. The Sportsmanship Award is
that's a good thing. So good for Jocelyn.
Gets the ball up to Jarman. They get it across the timeline. A little over 6 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Stewart with the handoff to Jarman. Runner in the lane, just soft back iron. Rebounded by Hackelman, and here comes the Cougars. Three here, dead on. Nice looking shot there. Jasmine Duval gets the scoring going. Of course, with a last name like that and a team that hails from Duval County in the playoffs there for NFL.
Yeah.
This weekend.
Duval knocked down the first three of the night.
Good inbound from Stewart, gets it to Jarman. Michael puts the ball on the floor. Now Frankfort will look to set up that offense. Actually, Jarman, quick trigger. On rebounded by Davies.
North Putnam looking to push that ball at any opportunity.
Another three, trying to step into back-to-back shots. That one rims out.
Good box out by Reagan on that one for the rebound, looking for an outlet.
Stewart picks up the dribble, now finds Reagan inside. Reagan ran out of real estate. We're going to get our first foul of the game here against North Putnam. Let me go ahead and mute my phone. Everyone knows I'm a huge IU fan, and I'm starting to get the Go Hoosiers texts already.
That's a big night for IU football. I sure wish the Hoosiers success tonight.
Hopefully getting home in time to watch the second half. And I hope the game's well in hand for the Hoosiers by then, so I don't have to stress it.
That would be good, but I would doubt that. But
a shot off the mark from Davies. Offensive rebound for North Putnam. Kyrell hits the deck. We'll get a first jump ball of the game. We want to let you know tonight's game is brought to us by the Frankfort Eagles, Post 976, serving the community since 1905. With over 900 members locally, the Frankfort Eagles offer something for everyone. For more on who they are and what they do, visit the Frankfort Eagles at 408 North Main Street in Frankfort.
For number 22, Flores checks in for Frankfort. She has, the last couple games, she has been doing a good job helping the guards bring the ball up the floor. She's helped out. In doing so, has limited some of the turnovers for Frankfort.
For Flores, Joe, if she could find her scoring at the varsity level, look out, because her length, it makes her a great asset on the defensive end as well.
Absolutely. She is very good on the defensive end, as you said, with those long arms, causes some havoc, get in there, makes a few steals. So, yes, if she could get the offense going, that would be a major plus for the Dogs.
That one tipped by Davies, or excuse me, that's number 3, Burdine, who's come into the game. I knew the no glasses thing was going to bite me in the
Well, and
keister.
Also, I'm going to give you a little bit of an okay here, because some of those numbers with that blue and orange, that's not an easy thing to see up here for North Putnam.
Thanks, Joe.
I got your back.
Now there's Davies. Kicks back out, and they swing it around the outside. This one last touched by Reagan off the noggin. Substitution here.
Frankfort's being very active with that zone tonight. They are moving well, causing North Putnam to move that ball around. Having difficulties finding the shots I think they want, but not on that one.
Davies gets her first field goal. That was a good-looking drop step in the lane. Frankfort trying to break this press. Last touch by North Putnam. Tonight's game brought to you by Day and Ginda Funeral Home with locations in Frankfort, Flora, Mulberry, and Rossville. The compassionate and experienced staff at Day and Ginda Funeral Home are dedicated to providing a loving and genuine environment for you to honor your loved one. For more information on the services and community involvement, please visit dayandginda.com. Day and Ginda Funeral Homes, where we put family first. This ball out of bounds, going to head the other way. North Putnam enjoying an early 5-0 lead here at Frankfort High School. The kick out, Burdine's three, off the mark. Flores on the rebound, and we're going to get a push here.
Good box out by, I don't know if we can get a replay of that or not, but Flores just did an excellent job of boxing out for that rebound. Picking up the foul on North Putnam.
Given West is going to check into the game, one of the three juniors on the squad.
Well, Frankfort's defense here is holding North Putnam to five points with 3:30 to go, so if Hot Dogs can get a basket or two here yet in the first quarter and keep it close, that would brood well for the Dogs.
West with the handoff. Kyril. Looking inside. Tough pass there. Intercepted by the Cougars. Now they look to push. Burdine, good look, and we get a foul here. Davies is going to earn a trip to the line.
It was a good pass there. North Putnam get to see that here. Sees a teammate. Dishes underneath there, an opportunity for two free throws.
Not a bad foul here, though, as Davies, if there's one Achilles heel in her game, it's right there at the free throw line. Just 46% on the season. Healthy Communities of Clinton County offers free navigation services for all pregnant women. A licensed nurse is available to help you with free pregnancy tests, prenatal vitamins, insurance assistance, prenatal appointments, assistance, breastfeeding, labor, delivery, and anything newborn care related. Call Libby at 659-6063 for more information.
Lane violation gives Davies another opportunity at the charity stripe and cashes in.
So she'll get one of two officially, one of three to the eye.
Yeah.
6-0 lead here for the Cougars. We're going to get a timeout. Coach Meacham realizing that 10 count was coming awful soon.
Coming up quick.
This timeout brought to us by our friends at the Willow Creek Barn. Attention all engaged couples. They are right now booking for 2026 and beyond. Discover why the Willow Creek Barn has been voted the Knott's Best of Weddings for 4 or 5 years in a row. I'm sure they want it again. Nestled just outside of Frankfort, Indiana, the venue offers stunning indoor and outdoor ceremony options with breathtaking photo opportunities, providing the perfect backdrop for your dream barn wedding. If you don't believe me, just go to their Facebook page or their website, thewillowcreekbarn.com. They have a huge gallery. You can check out all the indoor, outdoor wedding ceremony options, hot air balloons, bull riding machine, you name it, they got it.
Interesting side note there, the North Putnam coach has her Indiana University sweatshirt on. Usually they wear their team numbers and logos and what have you, but
yeah, I have a feeling that she's probably going to use the ESPN app after the end of this game. She'll probably be watching it more than she is the boys game.
Very possible. Very possible. So
that may make two of us.
Yeah.
It's such a great season for the Indiana Hoosiers. Head coach Kurt Signetti. We finally got our guy. We're a football school now, Joe.
Yeah, I know it. That's hard to believe. Hopefully the Hoosiers can get their basketball turned around and go in the right direction too. Holy cow. I said holy cow. There was a lot of hands and pushing and shoving in there, and for all that, Flores rounded up with a travel.
Doing her best to keep that pivot foot. I'm pretty sure in New York City they call that a mugging.
You may be right. I think that's what happened there.
Either way, play on. Cougars with the basketball. Frankfort still looking for their first field goal on the night. Look down low to Hackelman. And that one last touched by Hackelman. It'll be Hot Dogs basketball.
North Putnam staying with that press.
A lot of games all over the state with it being a Friday night here during high school basketball season. And the best part about the rollover in the calendar, Joe, is now we're into that conference season where you're getting these varsity doubleheaders all over the place.
I'm glad schools did that, Sean. I think that's a neat thing for have the girls varsity and boys varsity on the same evening.
We got ISC sports crews all over the state tonight, including Delphi and Carroll. It's another doubleheader that tipped off at 6 o'clock.
County rivalry there between the Cougars and Oracles.
Good drive. That one just a little too strong, but she'll earn a trip to the free throw line. Gotta love the take there. Jenna Day looking to get in the scoring column. Averages 7.2 points per game. And she is a 72% shooter from the line, and you can see there, good-looking rotation.
Yeah, that's 72%. As you mentioned, Sean leads the Cougars this season in percentage from the free throw line.
She's going to sink both. That lead now grows to 8. And the steal on the inbounds play. Able to throw it off the feet. No, it hit the baseline first. So it'll stay Frankfort basketball. This one taken away again. Day's been active on the defensive end, leading to some offense here for the Cougars. Good dump down. A little bit of contact. The ball drops. So did the player. No foul. Davies gets another field goal. She's got 6 points now. Or excuse me, she's got 5.
Lady Hot Dogs desperately needing a field goal here. Already on that danger zone. 10-point lead for the Cougars. First quarter.
West loses that one. Kyril hits the floor. We got a jump ball situation once again. Possession stays on this end with the Hot Dogs. 90 seconds to go here in our opening stanza.
Good job there by Kyril getting on the floor.
She said, I know you told me I got that sportsmanship award, but I want to show you I got the heart and hustle award going here too.
That's right.
North Putnam looks to push. 10-point lead. That one's short, back up. And Davies is going to earn another trip to the line here.
Nice head fake there. Missed, stayed with it. Opportunity for 2 free throws.
At Tier 1 Meat Co., we take pride in delivering locally sourced premium beef and pork, the kind of meat that honors the land, respects the craft, and fuels families with real flavor. From custom processing to mission-ready catering, we bring the firepower to elevate every meal and every moment. Founded by veterans, every cut is elite, and every customer is family. Step into Tier 1 at 128 West Catherine Street in Flora. Or visit them online at tier1meatco.com. Davies once again goes 1 for 2 at the line. 6 points on the night. She's already halfway to that scoring mark. West with a good move. Shot just off the mark. They work it around. Day's going to let a 3 fly. Under a minute to go. Daigle looks inside. Shot up, just off the rim. And now a foul whistled here against the Hot Dogs with just under 30 seconds to go.
I believe is that number 32, Duvall? Yep, headed to the line.
60% free throw shooter on the season. This will be her first trip to the line tonight. Knocks down the first. Erin Wills is going to check into the game, a junior. She'll come in and give Michael a break. And Duval gets both. Funny side note, Erin Wills' father is a good friend of mine. He's a Jacksonville Jaguars fan, and she's being guarded by a player with the last name of Duval right now. I just wanted to make you aware of that tidbit of information.
A hot Jaguar fan, huh?
Yeah, this was one, I haven't been able to give you much grief the last couple of years. Colts haven't done much.
No.
Quarter going to expire here. It does before the shot would have went up, but 13-0 North Putnam gets out to a nice lead. We'll take a quick break. Second quarter action heads your way right after this.
Running a small business. Your hands are full. We can help. FiberHawk partners with local companies by providing business-class internet, phone, TV, and customized bundles to meet your needs. Our fiber-powered system delivers reliable speed with enhanced security. Running a business is tough. Contact FiberHawk today and let our expert team give you a hand.
Frankfort Eagles 976 has bingo every Wednesday night. Early birds beginning at 6 p.m. and regular bingo starting at 7 p.m. Packets are $25 and includes every game you need to play. They also have Saturday bingo the first Saturday of every month, with early birds starting at 4 p.m. and regular bingo starting at 5 p.m. Big game payouts each game with 3 to 4 chances to win different jackpot games each day. Great for individuals or groups because everyone enjoys winning lots of money. You must be 18 years or older to play.
We welcome you back to Frankfort High School, where tradition meets opportunity. As Frankfort celebrates the 150th graduating class, we honor our past while preparing students for the future. Here, students don't just earn a diploma, they earn college credit through Indiana College Corps and Gem City University. Frankfort High School's early college, the only early college program in the county with 25 career pathways, award-winning arts, including the only marching band in the county, and athletics that build leaders. Call today to schedule a tour and see why Frankfort High School is where opportunity begins. 13-0 your score here at the start of the second quarter.
Cougars pitching a shutout here in the first quarter against the Hot Dogs.
Active hands there by Brianna Flores.
Actually, for Frankfort, 13 points for the first quarter is not bad. Just that Lady Hot Dogs ain't able to score any on their own.
Able to drive through the defense that time, get it up off the glass, and Day's got another field goal.
That's her first field goal to go with her 2 free throws.
Last time West went up against a Putnam County school in Cascade, she hit him for 3 threes. Had the scoring touch going that night.
Missed that.
First field goal of the night for Haley Daigle. This one taken away by North Putnam as they're starting to crank up the defense here against Frankfort.
That is Frankfort's 10th turnover already this game. In that first quarter, Frankfort had 8. North Putnam had 3. Frankfort already with 2 this quarter.
Coach Meacham's going to get Flores out, give her a break, get West off the floor, and bring in Wills and Michael. Kyle's going to have to get it across the timeline pretty quickly. Stewart with it here.
North Putnam Cougar girls do a great job with their man-to-man defense. They are very active with their hands and move their feet very well.
That one taken away by Hackelman. Good pass ahead. Up and off the glass. That's Daigle. Back-to-back field goals. Active hands here. Gets the defense going. Another steal on this end. And anything good for the Goose is good for the Gander as Kyril takes it back for Frankfort. We get a reach-in foul here. Serenity Reagan going to check back in. Wills comes out. For Erin, the fun part is when she's not playing basketball, she gets to go be the mascot a lot of the times too.
Well, there you go.
Dresses up as the hot dog. Good interior pass from Stewart.
That was a nice bounce pass.
I don't think you could teach it any better than that. Loose ball here picked up by the Cougars. Here comes Burdine. Ball fake, baseline jumper. Off the rim, Michael on the rebound. Joe, you and I have said it a handful of times, especially this season, where it's not translating in wins and losses yet for Frankfort. It's not necessarily showing up in the scoring column, but it's the little things, the bounce passes, the learning to break a press, all the things that these younger girls are starting to achieve, the numbers getting back up for who's participating and playing once again for Frankfort High School.
Small steps, but very important steps, as you mentioned.
They're building blocks, right? You've got to build a strong foundation. Steps into a three here and knocks that one down. Davies.
Her first triple of the evening.
9 points tonight now for Melanie.
About at that season average already here in the second quarter.
Talked about the 3Ds and your keys to victory, and all three of them starting to find range now.
Nice
they look
pass.
Ahead. Burdine.
Good pass.
Way to run the floor by Davies, and she gets the foul. Going to earn a trip back to the free throw line. At FiberHawk, fiber internet, super fast speeds, no more buffering, perfect for all sizes of business. FiberHawk offers every speed to meet your internet needs. For more on offerings and availability, go to fiberhawk.com or call 765-922-HAWK. Fast, affordable, FiberHawk. 3 of 5 from the line now is Melanie Davies with one more to go. Got 4 of 6. She's in double figures with 11. Saw that 3 go down a minute ago, and now look at that form and rotation at the free throw line.
You know, they always say that. Make a few shots and keep hunting that shot till it goes in, and that'll help all around the game, especially on the shooting end.
Carroll picks up the dribble, gets it to Michael. Michael to Jarman. 3 on the way. Off the mark. That was a good opportunity. Probably the best open look Frankfort's had tonight.
That was one of the best open looks.
Taken away by Stewart. Stewart, 1 of 4 quads. She was the only girl. 3 brothers. It's always a cool tidbit. I'm sure she's tired of hearing about it, but now she did have an older sister to help her out a little bit,
well,
right?
Yeah,
so she didn't just have to grow up with 3 brothers, but
help you out a little bit here. I assume Sophie's going to get 2 free throws here.
First shot just a little bit short for Michael.
Free throw percentage for Michael, 34%.
A little more arc that time. He gets it to go. Frankfort's on the board. We appreciate you taking in your Friday night with us here. A little basketball action live from Case Arena on the ISC Sports Network in cooperation with the great students here at Hot Dog TV. Richard Salee. We got to call him coach now. One of the
Coach
assistants
Salee,
on the football team.
He is back in the coaching ranks. Good to see that.
Thought he'd hung up the whistle.
Never. Not far away. It's always right there.
What's that? A glutton for punishment?
Well, we'll check. We'll check with him in the middle of the football season and see how we're doing. But we are certainly glad that Coach Dudley and Salee and others got involved in trying to help out the football program. Good to see.
We get a jump ball in the lane. It's back to the Cougars here. Well, look at that last shot from Reagan, though, Joe. I don't know how she even got that angle, but she about made it.
That was good to see Sophie Michael in there getting her hands on that rebound. Too bad the jump ball for possession for the Cougars.
Interior passing we've seen tonight from North Putnam. They've been very patient on the offensive end.
They used the bounce pass very well. Do a very good job of looking inside.
That three a little long. Offensive rebound, no. Reagan pulls it down for the Hot Dogs. 2 minutes to go before the half. Stay tuned at the half. We'll have our halftime show. We'll recap our thoughts on the first half, show you some highlights, and talk second half adjustments. I'll tell you, we've seen a lot of those tonight, but both teams getting after it, hitting the floor.
Yeah. 24-1 our score, as you can see there on the screen, but Frankfort continuing to put out that effort that they have all year long.
Reading that inbounds pass the entire way, and that puts Stewart in a bad spot there. She's going to pick up the foul.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. That good job there by the North Putnam girl hedging out on that pass, and Stewart picked up the foul.
Those are those teaching moments, right, though, Joe, where Coach Meacham's going to say on film, look at, because it was kind of a lackadaisical movement from the players on offense. They got to cut hard.
Yeah.
Screen hard. That shot off glass, but a whistle here.
We're going to get a foul on the three-point shot. I think we are.
That's Stewart's third foul. That's going to send Brinley Judy to the free throw line. 5'7" sophomore. First shot rims out. Wamplers is a place where recycling always makes sense. Please call Wamplers at 659-3721 for all your trash, recycling, and scrap needs. Wamplers Disposal Service and Recycling, family owned since 1948. Judy now 0 for 2.
Free throw percentage is 33%, but it only had 3 shot attempts coming into this game, so got 1 out of 3, right at that 33%.
25-1 now. Flores gets it across the timeline for Frankfort. West to Michael. Again, doubleheader tonight, so the boys will tip off approximately 20 minutes after the conclusion of this one. Excited to see Coach Hendricks in his first season here at Frankfort High School. Haven't gotten many opportunities to watch the boys in action this season.
If you're a Frankfort fan, it was good to see the Hot Dog boys get their first win at the Kitchen Classic as well.
Another turnover for Frankfort. Under a minute to go here before the half. North Putnam will look to extend this lead even further. Frankfort's still moving well on defense.
Yeah, no, I think Frankfort's done a very good job with their zone defense.
shot a little long. The only issue with the zone is occasionally you got to find that player to box out.
Right. I think maybe Frankfort had someone box out, but they forgot to go to the ball after they boxed him out.
Taken away by Flores. She hits the floor. We'll probably get another tie up here. We do. That's one thing you love to see. With a team who's struggling to score, a team that's struggling to put wins in the win column, you go look at effort. When they're giving maximum effort like they do, you know that eventually this is going to right the ship. The balance is going to come.
I agree. And Frankfort always has done a good job with the effort.
First year of the Monon Athletic Conference. There's a 3 knocked down by Judy. That's going to end the first half. 28-1 North Putnam on top of Frankfort. We'll take a break. When we come back, halftime show heads your way right here on ISC.
At Wampler's Disposal and Recycling, we take pride in offering waste management for commercial and residential clients. As an industry leader, Wampler's Disposal and Recycling brings the most professional and responsive collection service in the business. Since 1948, our family-owned and operated company has provided excellent service at competitive rates. We offer container rentals as well. Our longevity in the industry is a testament to our excellent service. We serve all of Clinton, Tippecanoe, Boone, Howard, and Carroll counties. For all your waste removal needs, call Wampler Services Incorporated today. You can reach us at 765-659-3721. Visit us online at wamplerservicesinc.com.
Welcome to Trinity Hope Center. Here we are actively engaged in our recovery community with a multitude of activities including peer recovery coaching, a full computer lab, grief groups, relapse prevention, pre- and postnatal support group, educational workshops for family members with addicted loved ones, expungent workshops, parent cafes, Saturday pro-social activities, recovery walk club, book club, and even video game nights. For more information, give us a call at 765-250-1845.
Day and Ginda Funeral Home, proudly putting family first, strives to care and honor the families of Clinton and Carroll County in ways that share the loved one's story. In our effort to serve your family at the highest of quality, we have added our own crematories, one for your loved one and another crematory for your furry family members. Contact us for information on how we can serve your family. Day and Ginda Funeral Home, putting family first.
Welcome back here at the half, brought to us by Willow Creek Barn. Our first segment, score 28-1 right now as North Putnam leads the Frankfort Hot Dogs here in this varsity doubleheader. First matchup between the girls here. And at the half, as we said, 28-1 right now. Good balanced effort from North Putnam, Joe. Melanie Davies leads the way. She's got 11 points, but they've got 5 players in the scoring column right now, getting a good balanced effort.
Absolutely. We mentioned in the pregame the 3 Ds. For the Cougars, you got Davies here at halftime leading away with 11. Day have 4 and Daigle 4. Those were the 3 that we keyed on, but they have a couple other gals that come in and did a fine job, hit a few baskets for them, with North Putnam leading 28-1. The other key that we talked about, the turnovers, Sean, Frankfort with 14 turnovers in that first half. North Putnam was 6. So, and that full court press by North Putnam is doing what they want, keeping Frankfort out of rhythm. Getting a few turnovers and leading to some baskets on the offensive end for North Putnam.
For Frankfort, we've seen a few open shots. A lot of shots have been contested thus far. Just one free throw, and that came from Sophie Michael. She's got the only point right now. But for Frankfort, I know we'll talk about adjustments here in the third segment of the halftime, but it starts with the turnovers. If they can take better care of the basketball, then you get more opportunities to get up good shots.
Yeah, I hope, for Frankfort's sake, I hope North Putnam calls the dogs off a little bit. No pun intended there. Call the dogs off a little bit on that press and lets Frankfort, get into the offense. Maybe that'll relax them a little bit. But with North Putnam's press and pressuring them all over the floor as they have, Frankfort just hadn't been able to get any comfort at all in the offensive end here in that first half.
Now, with the lead being where it's at 27, you start to get into the danger of the running clock rule. If at any point in time in the second half a team leads by 35 or more points, the clock runs the rest of the game. It doesn't matter if it drops back below that deficit or not. So the Dogs definitely find themselves in a little bit of a pickle there, but maybe that's part of what you try to win here in the second half is you go in and you go, hey, our goal now is let's not let this get to a running clock situation. Let's play them even the rest of the way.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you could say, hey, go out there with the mindset that the score is 0-0 here at halftime. I know that's a lot easier said than done, but for Frankfort, let's see if we can maybe hold things even here in the second half or even win that second half.
It's going to do it for our first segment of the halftime, brought to us by the Willow Creek Barn, where nature's beauty meets rustic elegance. When we come back, it's our Fiber Hawk, Fiber Fast halftime highlights.
The Willow Creek Barn has been voted the best of weddings on the knot for 4 years running. The Willow Creek Barn has earned its reputation for a reason. With breathtaking grains, a stunning barn, and a staff that goes above and beyond, making sure that every detail is perfect, your wedding day will be seamless, joyful, and unforgettable. From the first look to the last dance, your happily ever after starts here. To book your dream wedding, visit thewillowcreekbarn.com.
I brought you a present. A book.
Follow the adventures of the Ardente Dental team as they fight cavities, gum disease, and create beautiful, healthy smiles.
Inconceivable. Hello, my name is Dr. Snyder. You cause cavities. Prepare to die. Inconceivable.
To make your smile look straight and fine, our braces per month are just $1.99.
Inconceivable.
You keep using that word, I do not think it means what you think it means.
Have fun at Ardente Dental.
Welcome to Trinity Hope Center. Here we are actively engaged in our recovery community with a multitude of activities including peer recovery coaching, a full computer lab, grief groups, relapse prevention, pre- and postnatal support group, educational workshops for family members with addicted loved ones, expungent workshops, parent cafes, Saturday pro-social activities, recovery walk club, book club, and even video game nights. For more information, give us a call at 765-250-1845.
In this town, game day starts long before kickoff. It's the work behind the scenes that makes champions. At Tier 1 Meat Company, we prep with the same focus, discipline, and pride as the hometown heroes we feed. From our block to your block, fuel every victory. Tier 1 Meat Company. Mission, feed the fans. Standard, champion quality. Scan the QR code for a game day upgrade.
Welcome back at the half. It's the Fiberhawk first half highlights. You're going to see a lot of North Putnam right here, Joe. They did a great job in that first half building this lead.
Yeah, most of the highlights are going to be on the Cougar side here with the 28-1 lead at halftime. But the one thing you'll notice about North Putnam, man, they do a great job with their bounce passes inside in the lane for better looks. And with those better looks, hence North Putnam coming in shooting 59% from two-point field goals coming into this game as a team. So I think that's one of the field goals, the three-pointers there by North Putnam in that first half. So, yeah, Frankfort definitely got their work cut out for them here in the second half. Let's see if Coach Meacham can get a few things ironed out and hopefully get a few shots to go down and get things headed in the right direction.
See a little bit of youth basketball going on here at the half, entertaining the fans as the band continues to rock. And hey, look at that little shot there. Nice job, 13.
The fans definitely applaud the action here on the little fellers, and they're doing a good job.
Elementary age kids here getting some time on Case Arena's floor. And, we want to give a shout out because it's the middle school team for the Frankfort Hot Dogs. They won county here not too long ago, so congratulations to them, and that bodes well for the future of Frankfort High School.
True. That's a great thing. Coach Hendricks, I'm sure, happy to see some of that, so working with those middle school basketball players getting ready to be coming up on the varsity here soon.
We'll take a break. That's going to do it for our highlight segment of halftime. When we come back, it's the JXN Stump Solutions adjustment segment of halftime. More heads your way when we get back here on ISC.
Frankfort Eagles 976, serving with the community since 1905. With over 900 members locally, Frankfort Eagles offers something for everyone. Golf leagues, bingo, concerts, kid parties, cookouts, and more. For more information on who we are and what we do, visit FOE.com or stop by Frankfort Eagles at 408 North Main Street, Frankfort, Indiana.
At Day and Genda Funeral Home, we embrace change while staying true to timeless values. Our commitment to putting families first remains steadfast. With up-to-date practices and unwavering compassion, we offer the highest quality of service for your loved ones. Trust to serve your family with a classic commitment in modern times. Day and Genda Funeral Home, putting family first.
Welcome back at the half, 28-1 your score. This segment brought to us by JXN Stump Solutions, rooted in service, driven to remove, joined by Joe Rook. I'm Sean Walker, and we appreciate you spending your Friday night with us. Joe, obviously in a deficit of 27 points, it's tough to find adjustments that are going to bring you all the way back from there. We've already kind of highlighted the turnovers, and I know that's probably where you're going, but what can Frankfort do to help here in the second half?
Well, yeah, obviously, if you can reduce those 14 first half turnovers, anything here in the second half to give yourself more opportunities on the scoring end would be good. Frankfort just has got to continue to work the ball, catch the ball, look for inside. North Putnam is just doing a really good job moving their feet and their hands on the defensive end, making things extremely difficult for Frankfort to get any good, clean looks at all. So Frankfort's just got to stay patient, work that ball around, and if you get an open shot, don't be bashful. You got to shoot it up there, because if you work too much, it's just kind of like, you get an open shot and you pass it up, and then you're right back into difficulties there. So we'll see what Coach Meacham, has drawn up here, but just stay patient on the offensive end and look for that shot.
We'll see what Frankfort draws up as that first set when they come back here out of the half. Again, 28-1 your score here in the first game of our doubleheader tonight on ISC. We'll step aside when we come back. Third quarter action heads your way.
We've all heard the question, if a tree falls in a forest, does it make a sound? Honestly, we're not sure either. But what we do know is that if it falls in your yard, it usually leaves behind an unsightly stump that you'll be stuck mowing around. At JXN Stump Solutions, we'll get rid of that stump for good, and here's the best part. We offer free estimates, so you'll know the cost before the work begins. We deliver quality work from a professional, locally owned company with a commitment to leaving your property cleaner, safer, and stump-free. Contact us today at 242-9523. At JXN Stump Solutions, we're rooted in service and driven to remove.
Welcome you back here. Start of the third quarter brought to us by Abstract Technology Group, doing IT differently, making it simple. Abstract Technology Group does exactly that. Whether you're located in Indianapolis, Lafayette, or all points surrounding and in between, you can reach them at 420-TECH or visit abstracttechgroup.com, or Abstract, making it simple. Let me give a shout out to Ethan sitting beside us here, running graphics for us tonight. He's part of that class of 26, that 150th anniversary class here at Frankfort High School.
That's cool. Ethan does a great job along with everyone here running the cameras, sound system, everything that they do top notch here.
Frankfort starts out with the basketball. Again, we kind of alluded right at the end of the halftime show. Let's see what Coach Meacham drew up for the Hot Dogs here for the first play coming out of the break. They look inside to Reagan. Little inside-outside game. Michael in the lane, off glass, can't get it to go, but probably her best look of the night.
That was. Frankfort, like I said, man, North Putnam doing a great job making things very difficult.
See that last play there that was ended in a tie-up. For this North Putnam squad, their next game, not till next weekend. They go to Crawfordsville. Part of a, again, varsity doubleheader, so they'll tip off at 6 o'clock that night. Shot off rim, Michael on the rebound.
North Putnam, Crawfordsville can be getting going on that Monon Conference clash.
Hard to believe we're 3/4 of the way through this girls basketball season. Their sectional tournament will begin next month.
1st of February, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Not far away at all.
For the Frankfort Hot Dogs, their next matchup is not getting any easier. They go to Rossville, who's ranked number 10 in 1A right now, with a record of 14-1.
Yeah, Lady Hornets is having an outstanding year.
Got good senior balance and good youth there as well. As that one ripped down and taken away, Davies puts it back up and in. Obviously, you always look forward to those county matchups, though.
If I'm not mistaken, I believe Rossville boys and girls won the Kitchen Classic in Delphi. I think that's true.
I know the girls did.
I think the boys did too. If I'm mistaken, I'm sorry, but I'm going to give the.
I would believe it. They're a good-looking squad. Yeah, that's right. Thank you, Richard Slee, in our ear.
Yeah, I think so.
Nolan Britt's last-second shot won that.
So, Hornets, ladies and guys, cleaned honors there at the Kitchen Classic. Nice step through there by number 15, Hackelman.
Her first field goal tonight comes right at the rim. 32-1 now in favor of North Putnam. Pyro looking for help. Frankfort needs to spread the floor a little bit more, too. They're overloaded to one side right now.
One thing there, when the Frankfort girl picks up the ball, they need a couple of those girls sprinting to help her out. It's hard to get a pass up and over when you have it being double teamed like that. They need to come to the ball and help her out.
Get it out top to Stewart. Frankfort looking for that first field goal. Michael drives, can't get it to go there, but she'll go back to the line.
That's where Sophie likes it, on that left-handed side. Almost an opportunity to get her first basket, going back to the free throw line.
Are you tired of unsightly tree stumps ruining your yard? Then let Jackson Stump Solutions take care of it. We've got the equipment and experience to get the job done right. Offering 3 tiers of service that will rejuvenate your yard, all at competitive, budget-friendly rates. Call 242-9523 today for a free estimate. JXN Stump Solutions, rooted in service, driven to remove. Michael goes 1 of 2.
Sophie, both free throws for Frankfort's 2 points this evening.
Frankfort still active in that 2-3 zone. Reagan gives up the baseline there, and good spin move.
Davies up to 15 points this evening.
Notice there that Davies did a great job of realizing where she was at on the hip and just spun right towards the bucket.
Okay, yeah, that's a great point there, Sean. She did do a good job on that spin move. Felt the Frankfort girl on her hip and put her right up and in for 2.
A 32-point lead right now for these North Putnam Cougars. They're part of the South Putnam sectional. Again, with that just about a month away. This 3 from Hackelman drops. And there's that 35-point lead for North Putnam. That's going to draw a full timeout. And when we come out of this timeout, we'll have running clock the rest of the way on this one. Tonight's game brought to you by the Frankfort Eagles, Post 976, serving the community since 1905. With over 900 members locally, the Frankfort Eagles offer something for everyone. For more information on who they are and what they do, visit FOE.com or stop by 408 North Main Street in Frankfort. And if you're looking for somewhere to take in the IU football game tonight, I saw they are having a watch party, and I saw a picture of what looked like delicious steaks that they're cooking up.
Wow.
I'm sure you got to pay for that part of it. But
yeah, I'm sure you do.
Go and watch the game.
But yeah, but that would be that'd be worth your time, wouldn't it?
35-point lead here for North Putnam, and that was a good-looking jump shot. Hackelman waited until the second half, but she's got a couple of field goals here. So 5 points overall.
North Putnam continue, as you mentioned, I think at halftime, very well balanced scoring this evening. But Davies, one of our 3 Ds that we mentioned pregame, leading the way with 15.
Frankfort now at least had the opportunity to bring the ball up without a press being in their face here. Stewart looking for a teammate.
North Putnam had been in a zone. Now it looks like they switched out and gone man-to-man.
That one taken away. Davies on the steal. Looking ahead, got a teammate. Daigle misses the first. Second one up over the rim and in.
Good little strength shown there by Daigle getting that ball up and over.
That one knocked away. Again, Davies very active defensively here this evening. Jenna Day is going to come in. Daigle's going to come back out. Brindley Judy, number 5, checks back in. She had 4 points in the first half. She'll see her first action here in the third quarter. Over the shoulder to Jarman. And as she's falling out of bounds, didn't have much thing there, but she did what you're taught to do. You throw the ball towards the rim if you can't find a teammate.
That's true.
We saw a play very similar to that in our very infant years of when we were MTC Sports. The young lady did that, and she made Sports Center's top plays.
Went in?
They went in.
There you go.
She was just trying to save it.
Let's see if Frankfort can get a basket this time. I think to say that we're due is for sure.
Steal here, run out, we'll get a foul. The young lady's name who made that shot, she was a McCutcheon Maverick. Her name was Gabrielle Gary. Her father was an assistant coach at Purdue for a handful of years. I believe he is, I'm trying to remember where he's at, somewhere in Georgia. He's a head basketball coach himself, and Gabby is now married to Dakota Mathias, who played at Purdue.
Man, you've got that down pat.
They've got a family of their own now. Congratulations to them. I'm sure that was awkward for him because he played under Coach Gary as an assistant, and Gabby was one of the team managers, and they sparked up a little bit of a romance, and then you had to walk in and see Coach every day. But it worked out for everyone. Off glass, left hand, good play there. That's Bella McElhaney.
Getting her first basket of the evening.
Two minutes to go here in the third. Flores with it for Frankfort. Frankfort now gone almost 3 full quarters without a field goal. McElhaney, the other way. She gets the layup again. This one thrown away. Tyrell got ahead of herself just a little bit there. Flores not paying attention.
Frankfort's 7th turnover this quarter.
And clock will continue to run because of the deficit. Boys game will tip off about 20 minutes after the conclusion of this one. Want to remind you that tonight's game is brought to us by our friends at Day and Ginda Funeral Home. With locations in Frankfort, Florida, Mulberry, and Rossville, the compassionate and experienced staff at Day and Ginda Funeral Home are dedicated to providing a loving and genuine environment for you to honor your loved one. For more information on their services and their community involvement, please visit dayandginda.com. Day and Ginda Funeral Homes, where we put family first. Turnovers. Killing the hot dogs tonight, Joe.
Up to 22. 22 turnovers, coming in averaging 31 turnovers a game. That's a mark you don't want to hit, but unfortunately they're on their way to get there.
North Putnam looking to get to their 10th win on the season. It'll be their second win in conference. They'll look to improve to 2-2 there. Cascade and Southmont, the two teams at the top of the standings right now. Both teams 4-0 in conference play. They're in the Monon Athletic Conference. Into the third quarter. 42-point lead for North Putnam. We'll step aside. We'll be back. Fourth quarter action right after this.
Healthy Communities of Clinton County is committed to reduce the risk factors contributing to chronic disease, including health disparities by decreasing stigma and encouraging positive changes. HCCC is here for the community with systems of care navigators, insurance assistance, prenatal classes, mental health programs, substance use prevention, and more. To help make the healthy choice the easy choice, contact us at 659-6063 or through our website, healthyclintoncounty.org.
Welcome back to Case Arena. You just saw their commercial. Let's put their graphic on the screen and tell you about Healthy Communities of Clinton County. They're one of our sponsors here for this fourth quarter tonight. They've got a licensed nurse on staff available to help you with all kinds of newborn care, education, pregnancy tests, prenatal vitamins, insurance assistance, and more. Just call Libby 659-6063 for more information. They look to move the basketball around here. Good open shot. Michael rips down the rebound. We mentioned in the pregame, Joe, when we highlighted her as our player to watch for Frankfort. She's obviously got both of their points, but she is fantastic on the glass. She's done a great job rebounding tonight.
Right. We're good? All right, yeah. Sophie, as you mentioned, doing a great job on the board, coming in averaging 6.1 boards. Continuing to work hard on that end.
Flores knocks down the free throw for Frankfort.
See if we can get a field goal this quarter, Sean. I think we can. I'm not trying to be
They're due.
coy right here, but we need to get a field goal or two.
1 of 2 at the line. Kyrell picks it up. West thought about the three. Now the runner. That one just rims out. You know, going back to Michael and her rebounding, I don't have stats live in front of me other than the scoring that I'm keeping, Joe.
Right.
But she's got to be in double figures on the glass tonight.
Yeah, I mean, she worked hard at it. She boxes out, so good for Sophie. Good fundamentals on the rebounding, and that shows.
Stewart with the handoff to Flores. Flores puts it on the floor to the glass, too strong.
Good move, just didn't go down for her.
Good dump off. Judy looking for a teammate. Missing him to be thrown out of bounds. Burdine couldn't corral it.
North Putnam's 8th turnover this evening. They've done a good job with turnovers.
It's a team in North Putnam that had quite a bit of success at the early 2000s here in girls basketball. They won 4 straight sectional titles from 2000 to 03. Then a bit of a dry spell. Didn't win another one until 2022. Again, with sectionals just around the corner, they'll look to try to add another banner at North Putnam High School. Pretty tough sectional there, though. Southmont, Park Heritage, South Putnam, Greencastle, all in that. South Vermilion as well. Jalen Stewart's going to head to the free throw line here for Frankfort. Draws back iron there on the first shot. For the Hot Dogs, their sectional's just brutal. Danville, Lebanon, Guerin Catholic, Burbuff.
Yeah, that's a
Tri-West, Crawfordsville.
That's a lot.
A lot of former Sagamore Conference teams.
Where did the girls, Frankfort girls, play their sectional this year, Sean?
It is at Lebanon.
That's at Lebanon.
Just down the road, home of the Tigers, a city that's, good grief, it's going to grow very fast over the next few years.
Man, hated that for us, but that still went coast to coast. Could not get that layup to go.
Boone County is absolutely booming right now there with that big expansion that's going in, the big industrial complex, and build out all the residential housing that's going up to house the people and all those jobs that are getting ready to be created. It's a good thing for the economy and their community for sure.
Lebanon will, school-wise, they'll just continue to grow.
I saw in football, I'm not sure where they were at last year. I was thinking they were 3A, but enrollment is going to put them into 4A this next year. They'll be up over 1,000 if I remember reading that correctly.
Wow. Frankfort earning a trip back to the free throw line, doing a good job with that weave on the offensive end here. Cairo get an opportunity for 2 free throws.
That one just rims out for Cairo. You mentioned gets the award there in the Kitchen Classic for sportsmanship.
Yeah, that was good to see. Congratulations to her for that.
Michael fighting for the rebound down low. She's taking on 3 different defenders there.
She was working at it.
And she's going to get the whistle here. Not a tie-up this time, a foul against North Putnam.
North Putnam's 4th foul this quarter. Next one would put Frankfort in the bonus.
Hot Dogs looking to inbound. That one taken away by North Putnam. Run out, shot up, and good. That's Bella McElhaney. Her 3rd field goal, and she'll earn a trip to the line. This portion of our broadcast tonight brought to us by the Willow Creek Barn. Attention all engaged couples, discover why the Willow Creek Barn has been voted the Knott's Best of Weddings for 4 years in a row. Nestled just outside of Frankfort, Indiana, the venue offers stunning indoor and outdoor ceremony options with breathtaking photo opportunities. Visit their online gallery, their calendar for availability at thewillowcreekbarn.com. McElhaney couldn't complete the 3-point play. Saw some substitutions, almost a hockey line shift coming in there for North Putnam at the last whistle. Good hustle here. I'll tell you what, Bella McElhaney might earn some more playing time here as a freshman. She has played really well in the minutes that she's been given here this evening.
She has done a fine job. McElhaney with 6 points. Creating some problems on the offensive end. She's done a good job on defense.
We saw her finish on a run out earlier. Yep. We saw her finish with the opposite hand through contact. And then obviously through contact, that last one there that earned her a trip to the line.
Flores back back at the free throw line. She just was able to knock down one of two on the last time.
Well, it's too strong there. Draw the back iron, and Jarman will check into the game. West will come out for Frankfort. It's hard to believe that we're 3/4 of the way through the girls' season. We're getting to the halfway point of the boys' season. I mean, pitchers and catchers are going to be reporting pretty soon.
Yeah, you're right. Not far away.
Is it me, or does it feel like we travel around the sun a little bit quicker these days?
I think you're right. Somehow we just can't get her slowed down. Everything just seems like we're fast-forwarding everything.
That's Abby Hall that's going to check in, the 5'5" sophomore for Frankfort. She'll come in and play the final 3 minutes of this one. That jumper off the mark. And McElhaney's going to earn another possession for her team. And I've been impressed with her this evening. Obviously, you expect your upperclassmen, your starting lineups, your seniors to play really well, but to have a freshman and McElhaney come in and look this fundamentally sound, that's a
great thing for the Cougars to have as they head toward tournament time.
Kick, she goes baseline here, runs out of real estate. Going to lose the handle on this one, and good whistle there. Jarman on the line.
I've been impressed with North Putnam, how they move the ball on the offensive end. It doesn't stay put for very long. They're doing a good job of keeping that ball moving.
This is a very unselfish bunch. You can tell that they're well coached. Obviously, we talked about 5 players in the scoring column at the half. Now there's 7 players that have scored here this evening. It feels like it doesn't matter who they put in rotation. They just continue to get the job done.
Right. I think that's why they have that high shooting percentage from the floor. Doing a good job moving the ball, making that extra pass. Helping their teammate get an easier look.
Burdine going to head to the free throw line here as the clock only stops for free throw opportunities, and we've had quite a bit of them. So the fourth quarter here really taking about the same amount of time.
Yeah, you're right.
Good arcing shot there. I said Burdine. That's number 1.
Yep.
Is it another Burdine?
I'm guessing we might have sisters here.
Hey, it's good to know that even when you're wrong, you're right.
Yeah.
McElhaney going to finish through contact once again, earn another trip to the free throw line.
Out on the run out here, up and in. Completes the three-point play. Goes McElhaney. See if Frankfort work that ball around. Let's get one field goal tonight, girls.
Ball with the weave, the handoff here to Flores. Flores going to lose it. Was it touched? It was. Final 30 running down on the clock. The score stays where it's at. It'll be a 47-point victory tonight for the North Putnam Cougars. That one last touched by the Cougars. See if Frankfort gets one more opportunity to get a field goal. It's going to happen right here.
Here we go. We're going to get it in, and whoever gets it, let her go.
Ball to Jarman. Under 5, ball loose. We're going to get another jump ball whistle. And that
That'll
should
do it.
expire the clock. Into your contest tonight, North Putnam gets the victory 50-3. They get a 47-point win. We'll take a quick break. When we come back, post-game show heads your way on ISC.
Healthy Communities of Clinton County is committed to reduce the risk factors contributing to chronic disease, including health disparities by decreasing stigma and encouraging positive changes. HCCC is here for the community with systems of care navigators, insurance assistance, prenatal classes, mental health programs, substance use prevention, and more. To help make the healthy choice the easy choice, contact us at 659-6063 or through our website, healthyclintoncounty.org.
The Willow Creek Barn has been voted the best of weddings on the knot for 4 years running. The Willow Creek Barn has earned its reputation for a reason. With breathtaking grounds, a stunning barn, and a staff that goes above and beyond, making sure that every detail is perfect, your wedding day will be seamless, joyful, and unforgettable. From the first look to the last dance, your happily ever after starts here. To book your dream wedding, visit thewillowcreekbarn.com.
We welcome you back one final time here from Frankfort High School tonight, where the North Putnam Cougars have defeated the Frankfort Hot Dogs by a score of 50-3. They'll improve to 10-7 on the season. Frankfort falls to 1-15. Joe, your final thoughts on this one?
That was a hard one for the Hot Dogs tonight, Sean. Only 3 points, unable to get a field goal, but North Putnam did a great job on the defensive end, made things difficult for Frankfort all evening long on the offensive end. Balanced scoring for North Putnam. They just did a great job on the offensive end, moving the ball, getting their teammates good looks. We do have Davies. She was one of the D's that we talked about starting the game, ended up with 15 points for North Putnam, leading the way. So hats off to North Putnam. Come in, did a great job, got exactly what they wanted out of tonight, got that victory, did a good job on all ends of the floor. So Frankfort, just keep working at it.
Melanie Davies is our player of the game tonight. She had 15 points. She'll be our Eagles player of the game, and fantastic. She got the scoring going early and often for them, and it wasn't needed too much in the second half. They brought in the reserves, and I want to give a shout-out to Bella McElhaney. He finished with 9 points tonight and a nice second half.
Right. You mentioned that the freshman came in 9 points, so opportunity down the road as you head toward the tournament for her to earn some more playing time.
Hey, shout-out to all the students and Mr. Salee here from Hot Dog TV. We want to thank them for the partnership with ISC Sports Network. We could not put these games on without them, so thank you for tuning in. Thank you for all the work behind the scenes. Tonight's game was brought to you by Abstract Technology Group, doing IT, making it simple. It was brought to you by Day and Ginda Funeral Home, putting family first. Fiberhawk, fast, affordable Fiberhawk. Healthy Communities of Clinton County, making the healthy choice the easy choice. The Frankfort Eagles, post 976, people helping people. And the Willow Creek Barn, providing a picturesque setting for the barn wedding of your dreams. That's going to do it for our coverage of game number one. We'll step aside. Give us about 20 minutes. We'll be back on the air as boys basketball tips off right here on ISC.